and this is Frailty. And I decided to, of the things you watched, I decided to go with Frailty, mainly because
I'm glad you did.
this was directed by Bill Paxton. It was
Yes.
directed by Bill Paxton, who is most like he's known for what's the character's name in Alien?
Hudson.
Hudson.
Deal with it, Hudson.
Yeah, it's like game over, man, game over.
Yeah.
And
Great
I
character.
think Bill Paxton, quite frankly, is one of those unsung heroes of cinema who was rarely ever bad in anything that he did. Didn't really
He was in Predator 2, wasn't he? Predator 2 and the storm chasing film.
yeah, in Twister. Twister is probably one of his few. I think it's probably his only blockbuster lead role that he ever got, where it was like his name's on the thing above the poster, anything like that. But he was in Apollo 13. He was in loads of stuff. He was all the way going back all the way to Weird
The
Science.
Hatfields and McCoys.
Yeah,
And he was in the Terminator.
he was in Terminator. He's one of
He
the
was,
guys
the
that
dude that goes,
one of the
hey,
guys.
this guy's a couple of cans short of a six-pack.
Yeah, he's one of the dudes who
Your
first
clothes.
encounters
Yeah,
Arnold Schwarzenegger in the original Terminator movie. So
Little
yeah,
pumpy
and so
head.
and he died a couple of years ago, and I think
Yeah.
Frailty was one of the last things that he did. He managed to finish directing this before he died. And Bill Paxton is one of those actors who I have a soft spot for. Like if Bill Paxton was in something, I'm going to give it a chance. So when you said that you watched Frailty, and I never actually got to watch it, I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this because I just want to hear about what he did, what his sole directorial debut before he died. So what is Frailty about? How is it?
Okay, so Frailty, Bill Paxton is a father of two kids. The mother's died, so it's just the two kids he's bringing up, and he decides that he's very religious, and he decides that he's been given a calling by God or by an angel, not God, by God, by an angel to kill people, the demons. But they're demon people. So he gets people and basically chops them up with an axe and buries them. And he gets his two sons to go along with it. Well, one of the sons is like, this isn't happening and all that. And he goes, yes, I'm doing the right thing. This is what I've been told to do. This is what I've been called to do. I'm getting rid. They're all demons. I've been told who the demons are. And he goes so he tries to run away, this older kid. He goes and sees the sheriff, and he says to the sheriff, this is what's going on. And of course, because it's a small town, they go, oh, you're lying and that. And he takes him back home.
Yeah, it takes it back to his dad, yeah.
Takes it back to his dad, and his dad makes him build this big. He said, right, I want you to dig a big hole, 25 by 25, and that. And so he does over the few days, and then they put a hatch over it where they take the people to chop up, take the demons to chop up. And this story is being told by an FBI sort of. He's talking to an FBI investigator.
He's been interviewed by the FBI and telling them, okay.
So that type of thing, and so that's basically the story. He sort of kills people, and then some things happen, and both of the brothers. Oh, that's basically what it is. He's been told to kill demons, and he dies, and one of the brothers doesn't want to be involved, and one of the brothers, the younger brother, does sort of really believe it and thinks he's going to continue the work. But terrific twist at the end. Terrific twist. Really, really like, wow. Okay, I didn't. Normally, I'm quite good at seeing things like that, and I really didn't see that one coming. Which was really good. And who else is in this? Bill Paxton, and who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey, yeah. So he's in it as well. So
How did you get Matthew McConaughey from that?
I don't know,
because that's what he does in The Wolf of Wall Street. He goes,
that's it. Yeah.
I often missed that reference. I was thinking, wow, that is...
And also he was in Killer Joe, wasn't he? He was also in Killer Joe.
He was in Killer Joe, yeah.
Yeah. And lots of other stuff as well.
Lots of other things. Yeah, I just didn't get that tapping on the chest. I mean, a reference. Sorry.
Toes even remember the music. So.
So obviously, it sounds like it's quite. I mean, from From what you said there, that synopsis, and I may be wrong here, but my mind immediately goes to like, Southern Pot Boiler, where it's all about it's going to be about the relationships between different people. It's going to be about the tension and everything like that, and or no. But what do you think about it?
Yeah, well, that it basically is the two boys and Bill Paxton that's what the story evolves around, and them actually killing these people. And it's the dad trying to get them to do stuff as well. One doesn't, one does. There's a bit of a conflict there, and anyway. So yeah, I mean, I quite enjoyed this. I've got to be honest. I thought this was quite a good effort, and if it was I thought it was well directed. Quite tight. I enjoyed it. I would have to give this. Would I give it? No, I don't think I could quite give it a 4. I think it's going to have to be just a solid 3. I think, but yeah. So I give it a 3.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it was one of those things where people, however, whenever an actor dies or someone like that dies or someone in the film industry dies, and there's all these things that are written about them, and the line that was trotted out a lot was like, Frailty made us think that what else could we have had from Bill Paxton that he could have given us more, because for someone who was making his directorial debut, there was enough in there to say, I want to see what else this guy's going to do.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely. I mean, as I say, it was a solid 3. I enjoyed it, and I quite enjoyed the twist, and I'm really annoyed myself that I didn't see it.
Now if I ever watch Frailty, I'm going to be sitting down there going, I've got to figure it out. Shaun didn't get it. I've got to get it. I've got to get it. I've got to get it. What is it? And I'm going to end up having like a conspiracy theory wall with red string everywhere, and I'm going to have like 100 different ideas of what it could be, and one of them is going to be right, and I'm going to be like, yeah, I figured it out. It was one of my 100. All right, cool.